Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm super excited to talk with you about People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This is actually one of the biggest novels that came out last year, and my mutuals on Instagram got me curious about it since a lot of them were sharing reviews and saying how much they loved it, so my interest was high. This book tells us the story of two friends, Alex and Poppy, and their 10 summer trips. They have nothing in common. She is a wild child, he wears khakis, she has an insatiable wanderlust, he prefers to stay home with a book. But somehow, ever since the fateful car share home from college many years ago, they become the very best friends. For most of the year, they live far apart. Poppy is in New York and Alex is in their small hometown. But every summer for a decade, they have taken one glorious week of vacation together. Until 2 years ago, when they ruined everything, and they haven't spoken since. Poppy seems to have everything she should want, but she's stuck in a rut. When a friend asks her when she was last truly happy, she knows it was on that ill-fated final trip with Alex. So she decides to convince him, her best friend, to take one more vacation together, to lay everything on the table and make it all alright. Miraculously, he agrees. Then their last summer trip begins. But can they get around the big truth that always stood quietly in the middle of their perfect relationship? I really like this book and Alex's and Poppy's story. It was definitely more than a romantic story, in my opinion. This was their journey of a beautiful and impactful friendship into something truly special. It was really amazing to see that opposites really could attract. In their case, they had different personalities and different goals in life, but together they always made it work and found a balance with each other. Poppy was so independent and wanted to see the world, get away from her hometown and the pain she felt as a young girl at school. And Alex was a bit uptight, but he had such an amazing heart. He just needed a little push to be his joyful self, his true self. So it was really special to see them fitting into these roles, but also getting outside of their boxes. But these poor babies, everything that had to happen wrong on their last trip happened to them. I think this was made on purpose by the author to make them reach a breaking point, to resolve their feelings for each other. But I was sweating along with them, just reading about them on that hot apartment in California. I also really liked some of the secondary characters we got a chance to know along the way, and that were very fundamental for their character development, like their families and friends. I just wish we had a bit more about Poppy with her brothers, and even with Alex's brothers. I think the described dynamic was really cool and a bit chaotic, which made it hilarious to me. Then I have to give a big kudos to Emily for describing their amazing trips in the most unique way. You really felt like you were there with the main characters and just feeling what they were feeling and all the beautiful places they visit. I think it also really helped that you went back and forth in the timeline. You had one chapter on a trip from the past and then in the present. So this helped establish their story and building up to what really happened between them. This book really makes me feel like I'm on vacation. I just want a summer vacation. So it brings back memories of summer and creating special moments with friends and loved ones. It just made me so happy and relaxed. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!